Welcome to 2-Minute Analysis. Our goal is to not only entertain, but provide value and insights about the investments you care about. So let's throw 2 minutes on the clock and dive in. Today, we are diving into T-Mobile US, ticker symbol TMUS. Kicking things off here with the quant rating system, it currently has a buy rating on the stock, and we'll dive into those factor grades in a moment. Jumping over to the Seeking Alpha analysts, in aggregate, they have a buy rating on the stock as well, and that's 7 analysts in the last 90 days providing coverage on T-Mobile. Lastly, Wall Street analysts have a buy rating on the stock as well, and that's coverage from 29 analysts in the last 90 days. To learn more about how the Seeking Alpha quant system and Seeking Alpha analysts outperform the market, visit the link in the description of this video. So let's dive deeper. This is a $259 billion market capitalization company found within the communications sector and wireless telecom services industry. Kicking things off here by looking at the valuation grade, which is currently a D. Well, that is due to numbers such as the enterprise value to EBITDA forward, which is 10.8 compared to the sector at 8.29, as well as the price to cash flow, which is currently 9.48 compared to the sector at 8.19. Now, I do want to highlight the PEG as well, 1.51 compared to the sector at 1.53, showing that it's mainly in line here, but due to the enterprise value to EBITDA and price to cash flow, it seems to have a little bit of overvaluation here. Jumping into the growth grade, which is currently B, well, that's due to the revenue growth of 6.27% compared to the sector at 3.4%, almost a double there, showing strong market performance. Jumping into profitability, which is an A+ grade, that net income margin is 14.53% compared to the sector at 4.25%, showing really nice profitability for T-Mobile. Let's jump into the momentum grade, which is currently C+, and that one-year price performance is up 3% compared to the sector, which is down 0.53%. Bringing up the last one here, revisions. Well, you'll see that there's been 3 upward revisions for earnings per share and 13 down in the last 3 months. And then if we look at the revenue numbers, that's 20 up revisions and 0 down revisions in the last 3 months. Now, T-Mobile does pay a dividend, and the current yield is 1.77%. If we take a look at the dividend grades here, you'll see dividend safety is currently a B+, dividend growth is an A-, dividend yield is a D+, and dividend consistency is an F. And I do want to highlight the dividend consistency is an F because T-Mobile has only been paying their dividend for about 2 years now consistently. However, if we do dive into the dividend safety, you will see something along the lines of $25.53 billion for cash from operations, $9 cash per share. Seems like they have some good cash coming in for this company. If you look at cash flow payout ratio, for example, this company does look like it might be able to continue to sustain that dividend payment going forward. Now, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you have a ticker you want us to cover, add it to the comment section below, and don't forget to follow Seeking Alpha so you get notified when the next 2-minute analysis gets published.
We are not advising you personally concerning the nature, potential, value, or suitability of any particular security. You alone are solely responsible for determining whether any investment, security, or strategy, or any product or service is appropriate or suitable for you based on your investment objectives and personal and financial situation. This presentation is for informational purposes only. Content is presented as of the date published or indicated and may be superseded by future events. It represents my opinions, which may not reflect the views of Seeking Alpha as a whole. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. Seeking Alpha is not a licensed securities dealer, broker, or U.S. investment advisor or investment bank.